on Twitter and TikTok and make the noise and see what that noise creates jobs. Can you imagine if you're a young person and all you were doing is having a small Indomie joint? That gives you about, let's say, 200 Ghana cedis profit a day. And you have about 10 of those Indomie joints. How much are you making a day?
There is a big problem. Charlie, the MP for Madina, Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu, has offered himself on the slaughter board where Twitter, Abenkwan boys, and other social media users just they lash him back. Hey, but listen, the chia bia hot to talk, no, it make sense or it be no far. It don't make sense at all. But they come dissect down for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is 22 months up. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to put the bell on post notification. Me patcho say quality just nkwa no ni je ho dia say quality nkwa dia me patcho. Let me introduce you to Flawless Kit and Glory, where you can get all your premium quality jerseys to buy. Reach out to them below and make up your orders for jersey no M-Dog. Now MP for Madina, Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu has made some statement online where it vex boys. According to this MP, it talk say the government cannot employ everybody. So if you finish school, don't have it in mind that you are going to be on a payroll. You have to be innovative. Be the boss of your own. Try to be an entrepreneur. Don't depend on the government because the government cannot employ everybody. The government cannot do it all. It's a try. Say Indomie can be Indomie joint. Say Indomie joint bako amount 200 Ghana cedis. Imagine say Indomie joint be 20. And I bet 10 impo now oji 200 Ghana cedis every one baby. It's 1 hour what Twitter, 1 hour what internet. They say they cannot find job and the government is not doing anything. They are home and then they continue making the noise. So you push to continue making the noise because the government is not going to do nothing for you. The government is not going to employ you. Put on a thinking cap and be innovative. Now share the bet me from Abba.
It is impossible for government to provide jobs for every young person who is willing and ready to work. That is impossible. And that is the honest truth. Unfortunately, Ghanaians don't like the truth. Young people are like, no, why are they changing the narrative? They said they'll give us jobs. The fact that you are in your room or you're on social media making noise will not change that fact. It won't change the reality. You can make all the noise on Twitter, on TikTok. When you finish making the noise, you go back home without a job. That's the reality. And so young people must tell young people the truth. And because government will not be in a position to provide job for every other person, every young person must move beyond the academic way of thinking and thinking that I'm only finishing to find a job in a government institution into one, I'm preparing to get a job in a government institution, but two, I'm also preparing to make myself an employer. In the unlikely event that government jobs are not available immediately, I want to have my own job so I can also sit on Twitter and TikTok and make the noise and see what that noise creates jobs. Can you imagine if you're a young person and all you were doing is having a small Indomie joint? That gives you about, let's say, 200 Ghana cedis profit a day. And you have about 10 of those Indomie joints. How much are you making a day? That's about 2,000 Ghana cedis a day. That's if you're just a young person, that's what you're doing. Can you imagine 2,000 Ghana cedis a day? 10 days, how much is that? That's 20,000 Ghana cedis. In 30 days, how much is that? It's about 60,000 Ghana cedis. How many jobs will give you 60,000 Ghana cedis a month? Immigration, Ghana Police Service, GRA, no one will pay that much. So Ghanaians and young people must begin to look at entrepreneurship as a way out of the youth unemployment situation. Otherwise, I fear that we may just crash. And that is the honest truth. But young people don't want to be told the honest truth. I know they should find out a job. Okay.
This be why social media users they move to your mouth so someone kind no. But there is some iota of truth in it. Or say hard truth. Which is the iota of truth. But my question where are they ask me say, why say you put the come for power? When you put want power, you need to tell us that hard truth. You promise us milk and honey. Oh yeah, ba. Ebe mama juma, ebe biye juma. Ahwe kampo na. Ebe kokrengo fo fi Togo ni Benin ni America na ba na mama be ye juma because a juma be boom. So you people promise us all these things, and when you finally get into government, you come and tell us that there is some hard truths that we should take that hard pill. Is it not wickedness? Is it not fraud? Is that not a scam? Obeka chile say, mum vote mame. Saka bet no buy no. I'm going to buy shwamu. Ye ba. Ibe bi ejuma. Ibe mama ejuma ma ye. Say mom, ye mama kwan say mom brad. I'm be create ejuma no ma ye. So amusi he ejuma bi no ho no ma. Nti yen koko bi Indomie joint. Yes, it is true that it is not the work of the government, or the government cannot provide everyone job. But do you also know that it is the responsibility of the government to create enabling grounds for jobs to be created? Busa say bank dodo say na youth bi te say me a me da zero me ni capital me ho me ni collateral bi me ho me ko bank na nim say, oh, I want to open an Indomie joint bear 10, so I need this amount of money as a startup for me to invest in the business. Busa say bank dodo say na be come say can say me je fa ko start this business no. And even if the bank provide you with that money, Charlie, the kind of interest where you go pay for the money top, now one CD, why are you not people talking about that one too? And then among BA banks with zero interest, yanko obianko no di loan, non from BA business. Now and on your say, okay, yes, even though the government is not providing job for us directly, they've created an avenue where people who are innovative enough can create jobs out of it and employ others. Wouldn't that even make sense? Rather, they move to Twitter boys, they move to people where they the internet top, where they fight for their rights. Say about street no si say demonstration na mo dey spraying gun mo dey meko egum na mo dey spray ni na mo kukunyen obi so to Twitter obi so to internet so na so or pass message ni mama or convey message ni mama mo say identity nipa na to honom nipa na wasting nipa na making noise. I think said the MP should come and apologize for this utterance. And then Madina for some vote masa MP we are. Then it means mo kasa mu na moto honom no. Mo so nim fa so bia, mo nim dem ye. You people don't understand the pedigree of what this man has altered. Mo nim say Indomie as if say obu honoma Indomie no Indomie joint no, ye the 1 cedi and the 2 cedis na bie. Na easy impose ube bie Indomie joint na fa so 200 cedis kono ko busa mamu ye Indomie ni say en fa so se na munya kono bia we bia obi ye Indomie wo honom so bi koko bie Indomie with hot capital. Bank say na ho no ma mo youth in capital so mo je fa ko start business because mutimi employee obia. What you are saying is the truth, but we should also tell you the truth that you people should create that grounds. You people should create that avenue where the youth, people who are innovative, people who are potential entrepreneurs can come to you, come for loan, establish a business or establish a firm and employ other people. Meme tran baby in kika ka the opet said and now be with me be Indomie 10 joint na e dey net 200 Ghana. Why calculation is sack keke say is that easy? Hey. So tell them this be what they go on. This be why they lash Francis Xavier Sosu him back, the Madina MP, for this thing where he come talk. How do you also think? Leave the comment below and then share it to other people. Like and subscribe, of course. Yeah, you need to grow this community. Until then, peace out. Yeah,